Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are jumping right into the Washington, D.C. real estate market. And if we jump over to the Redfin weekly housing market data, we can see that since the Feds raised the rates, up to where they are right now, we've seen a complete crash happen in the DC area. Now, DC homes have not gone up as much as other places. You know, in 2019, you could buy a house there around this time for $414. Now that has gone up to $520. So the increase hasn't been as much as other areas in the United States, but we are definitely starting to see a huge crash. Now, if you guys know, a week ago, the Feds raised their rates and mortgage banking raised the rates. And then this week, we had the inflation report, which was a terrible, terrible news. Experts were expecting 8.1. We came up at 8.3 from 8.5. Now, you might think like, oh, big deal, 0.2%. But the problem is that the experts were expecting 8.1. So that means that whatever the Feds are doing is not working that good. So what we're probably going to see is the Feds, maybe even by the end of this month, they're going to raise the rates again. And it's really going to put mortgage banking on edge because now mortgage banking is going to have to raise their rates. Now, if we look at how quickly the housing market is crashing, you could see that by raising the rates even more and more aggressively, the housing market is going to completely dump out. I'm telling you, if you're looking to buy a house like this month, I would say whatever you do, don't do it. Wait at least a few months because I think, that whatever house you're looking at, it's probably going to be a lot cheaper in a few months. And possibly in the next few years, prices will continue to come down in certain areas. Remember, when we're trying to bring down inflation, it's going to bring down the entire economy. So if you're in the market to buy a house, it's just not worth buying right now because it's very expensive. Now, I do have the Zillow search to more than 90 days on Zillow because I'm really trying to outline homes that have been sitting on the market the longest because I want to see what kind of price cuts we have, right? And usually houses that have been sitting longer on the market are more likely to have bigger price cuts. Here's the first one. We have $30,000 off a $395,000 house. Tiny 500 square foot, one bedroom, one bath. Holy moly, this is expensive. But again, they are somewhat motivated. They shaved off $30,000. But again, you're getting 500 square foot for $400,000. It is a lot of money for not a lot of room. This is basically what you get for $500,000. No way, hard pass. Not $500,000, $400,000. But they are somewhat motivated. They did shave off $30,000. Now I got to tell you, it is definitely move-in ready. There's something funky happening to this wall here. Let me get a better picture. Let me see. Hold on. Sorry about that. Right here. You got to get someone's got to check out what happened in this wall right here because it does not look kosher to me. Definitely does not look kosher. This is when, your inspector before you buy the house is going to come in here and let you know that, there was a pipe burst or this and that. And they'll get to the bottom of it because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that if you're buying a house that people made some renovations, that they did those renovations right. Now, I'm looking at these prices, not seeing a lot of price cuts on the first page, which is never a good sign. It's also because it's Friday and a lot of people might be advertising their open houses for the weekend. Again, even though I put it 90 days on Zillow, then you still have these ads right here that says 2 days on Zillow. I think that's because people pay, right? These are realtors paying to go, to be first on the search. Kind of pisses me off a little bit because I clearly asked for 90 days. Now look at this. I am just not seeing any price cuts. This is a unique price cut. They're saying they're shaving off $460,000. So they had this for about $1,900,000 and they came down almost half. There must be something really wrong with this house for them to come down this much. By the pictures, yes, it looks like you need a little bit of renovation, but I just don't see why they would shave off half, $400,000. Seems incredibly excessive. There must be something really wrong with this house. Maybe the problem is right here. This could be it right here. This could be the problem. The problem could be that the foundation has fallen and it's going to take $500,000 just to get the house back up, in proper living shape. There's something wrong with this house. This is where your realtor tells you, do you really want to buy this headache? Sometimes when there's structural damage, the bank won't lend you the money until those are fixed, because the bank doesn't want to be responsible for, buying a house that's basically fallen apart, right? So also the neighbor's house looks pretty janky. Look, I don't know if someone's even living on it. It looks pretty disgusting. So that might have something to do with the fact that this house is $400,000 price, has a $400,000 price cut. I would say stay away. It might be interesting just to get your realtor to call on them and say, what's the deal? Again, I'm seeing very expensive homes and very few price cuts. Look at this, 800 square foot, $270,000, $5,000 price cut. This is actually a decent place. It's not telling me the HOA. It's an apartment. Definitely move-in ready. Decent price. I don't know the area. I don't know if this is a nice area. If you guys know this area, maybe comment down below. It looks like there's a lot of apartment complexes. It looks like it's by a stadium, so that could be cool. Also could be a dangerous neighborhood. I don't know. River Park, if anybody knows anything about it. It does come with a pool. This is actually kind of nice. It's not the prettiest house in the world. I mean, but the price is nice. Like the price a lot. And it's definitely not telling me what the HOA is. But HOA is something like this is probably $300 to $400. Again, $270,000, $5,000 off. A little on the motivated side, but man, I'm just not seeing. I'm just not seeing a lot. But here, this one caught my eye. Look at this, $10 million home. Jesus, 17,000 square foot. Okay, this is like the size of the White House. This is huge. This is where those crooked politicians probably live. $10 million, 11 bedrooms, 17 bathroom, 17,000 square foot. Insane. Guys, I just want to tell you, you know how much it would cost to furnish a 17,000 square foot home? It would cost me more than what my house is worth right now. Look at this movie room. This is this is where you put you got your EV charging stations. This is where you put your Ferraris, all your beautiful car collection. Look at that pool. This is luxury living at its finest. You could literally turn this place into a hotel and turn it into a profit company. Look, this is the wine cellar. This is where you're going to put all your bottles of wine. Very, very nice. Again, $10 million. You get a mansion, a super mansion, 1,700 square foot. Wow. I bet you the house has a lot of history. Here's the sad part, guys. We could keep looking at homes, but I'm seeing basically no price cuts here in Washington, D.C. Even though prices are coming down, I'm not seeing anything. And it's all basically advertising. Here's a price cut. Let's finish it out with this one. $765,000, $5,000 off. Wow, only 10,000 square foot, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Definitely looks move-in ready. It does look nice, but again, it's only 1,000 square foot. It's tiny, and dude, look at that price, $765,000 for 1,000 square foot. But why is it that expensive? Because when you walk out of your house, you're basically here, and location, 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 guys. That's what you're paying for. I mean, could you imagine? You walk out here, grab a cup of coffee, go back to your house. It's really nice, but you know what? $765,000. They only shaved off $5,000. They're not very motivated, but the place is super duper nice. Not much of a view when you open up the windows. You get the view to this brick wall right there. Not very attractive. This is basically where you live. It's nice. It's tiny, but it's nice, and it's mega, mega expensive. I had no idea that DC was this expensive, but it makes sense. Being in the capital, for some reason I thought it was going to be cheap, but no, the opposite is very expensive. Let's look at this. Let's finish it out with this one. $600,000, $15,000 price cut. So they're more or less motivated, not that motivated. 1,000 square foot, geez, again, super expensive. 2.2, let's see what you get. Yeah, move-in ready, looks pretty classy, looks very hip, It's actually really nice. Unfortunately, it's really, really expensive. But you know what? They could be motivated. You can see what they want to see if they come down another 15,000 and make your offer. Remember, we're in a buyer's market right now. You know, the housing market is it's gonna hit the fan. It's hitting the fan right now. And now with the interest rates going up, it's only gonna get worse. Okay, guys, I'm not very happy with the DC area. Houses are very, very, very expensive. I had no idea it was this much. I mean, I guess because of the capital and all, and very desirable, but you know, I probably would want to go out to Virginia or the outskirts, and I guarantee you could find a lot cheaper homes in Maryland or Virginia. But very nice. I did see some really nice houses. Seems like a really cool place to live. I have been to Washington, D.C. when I was younger. I don't really remember it that much, but definitely looking to go back, do some research, go to the Smithsonian Museum, go to the Capitol, hang out. I hear it's beautiful and it's like a lot of fun. This looks like this is the Capitol and stuff like that right here, President Park. Yeah, I want to go visit this whole area right here. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. If you want me to make a video on a specific city, please just comment down below. And if you're new to my channel and you like my videos, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.